Hey everyone, Mateo here. Today we're taking a look at this Super Mario DX for the new one hack game for Game Boy Color. Now, what is different is the Super Mario Land is 4-color mod is for now for Game Boy Color, and this cartridge is it's crystal clear crystal Game Boy Color cartridge, but it's the different that's Game Boy Color cartridge. But same thing to the original one. This one the brown hack version. And this one has a part right here. So the same thing to the original Game Boy. But it looks exactly the same. Yeah. And that one looks different to this and to this, but not this one. But this one will fit on the original Game Boy, but this one Game Boy Color cartridge doesn't fit on the original Game Boy, but this one's was fits under the Game Boy Pocket and the Game Boy Light or Super Game Boy or in the Game Boy consoles. But every time you get a Game Boy error, so yeah. Anyways, it says here that it's a difference that says Super Mario Land for original Game Boy, but it's a difference. But yeah. So let's go and put on the original one, and then we're gonna move on to the DS version. This one's this full black and white version for original. For original one, this is like a Mario Sprite in black and white version. It's a part of the Super Mario Brothers for Nintendo Entertainment System. This mushroom is a different mushroom sprite. And power up the pipe with the coin land. Coin room. It's a harder to warm up. I'll give you extra life. The flower, the flower thing makes you full bombs. Yeah. There's changing colors in the Mario Land, and it's pretty hard to play a game with one hand. It's holding the phone with the camera. And the star will make you invisible and make you unstoppable. The first version of Super Mario Land. It is a pretty good game, but it's now all black and white. And now the up and tower is a bonus game. So that is Super Mario Land for original. Now let's go and move on to the DS for Game Boy Color version. And this is at the option mode. The DS version, there's an option mode. There's a graphics new and old. The version is Mario Sprite for Super Mario Brothers Deluxe for Game Boy Color, I guess. And of course, you could play Luigi. Luigi's now playable character. You can play normal hard mode. And yeah, this is a good game, but you can play as Mario and Luigi of Super Mario Land DX1. You play grab old and then a new one. You see that the different sprite, Luigi sprite, and he jump higher, and the mushroom is different. So many enemies on this hard mode. It's now full of color. It's pretty cool color. It's a pretty cool game, but it's pretty nice. And yeah. And Luigi's sprite in the Super Mario DX. And his heart is a 1-up. Like give you extra life. The first Super Mario Land original black and white Game Boy game. It's just like in the version of Super Mario Land original Game Boy, where you played the entire levels, you played the hard one on the original game, I think. And then there's coin room is different. It's full color too, and looks pretty good games. The star is make you visible with 4 different colors, but it's definitely a Super Mario. It does have a change of different colors. It's version of Super Mario Land Super Mario Bros. Deluxe for Game Boy Color, maybe. Or it's different than Super Mario Bros. For Nintendo NES. But he's still got a bonus game on the top tower, same game, and man, I died again. Oh my god. I keep dying with just playing one hand. Oh my god. Yeah, it's full color. Yeah, this is Super Mario Land DS Spawn had Game Boy Color. Yeah, it's full color, I suppose. You can jump on turtles, Koopas as their bombs explode. The first version of Super Mario Land original Game Boy, black and white Game Boy game, and Yeah. Yeah, there's a difference. Yeah, it happens to keep playing this game with one hand, you guys. So sorry about that. Just keep dying with this that bunch of enemies or Koopas. Even though there's the enemies different 4 colors and flower is for Luigi. You can phrase Luigi is for bombs too, and it's great. Now we move on to new Mario, and the mushroom is different color. It's a pretty good game. And coin room, same. And the enemies of Koopas look same but full color too. And water mushroom, like the hard ones, and a flower. We change the different colors in Mario Luigi sprite. Here's full color. You can throw bombs in the new different Mario Luigi sprite too. And then the star to make you invisible for the first game. That's pretty cool. And you can look up by pressing the Mario. You can make Mario Luigi look up by pressing up the D-pad. But it's the same bonus game. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. It's full color. But you could play a different one for the game, and it's different Mario sprite for the Super Mario Brothers for NES and Super Mario Bros. Deluxe for Game Boy Color, I think. Yeah. The water mushroom the same. The mushroom you get from the power of Luigi's new sprite. But you could also make Luigi look up by pressing the upward D-pad button. Yeah. A flower, of course, flower will give Luigi a power up, like a fire flower, for bombs, I think. By shooting fire flowers. Okay, this is a pretty good game. It's full color. Let's take a look at this. see what happens when you put this Brown Hack game on this original Game Boy. Okay, this doesn't work for original Game Boy or the Retron 5, maybe. I don't know. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this different ones. Okay, there's a difference in the. You guys see here, as you can see, is the difference in Super Mario Land version for the original and color version. It's a different Mario sprite to black and white and DS color version. So you may want to know this difference. Super Mario Land for Game Boy Color DS version. Yeah, it's a good game, but this one right here, this doesn't save games. You can't save the Super Mario Land for original Game Boy or the DS version for Game Boy Color. But unless you could beat 4 levels, pick the level select for the original one, but it doesn't. Can't pick the level select on the DS version, but I thought you can. I don't know. So yeah, it's a good game. So yeah, alright, that's Super Mario Land DS for Game Boy Color. So if you guys have any questions, you have a Super Mario Land DS, let me comments below if you want to know this. So yeah. So that is Super Mario Land DS for Game Boy Color. But if you have one of these round hat games, just make sure that that's with retro game consoles. But at least you have a. If you want to put the round hat games on the Retro 5, you might as well need SD card, or for your computer. I suppose. But you may play run games on the game consoles for the Game Boy. So yeah. So that is Super Mario Land DS for Game Boy Color. Since I got one for you, so yeah. So thank you guys for watching. If you have one of these, so let me know you have one. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon.